That was quite a conglomeration, I
Changed
thought.
a lot right there.
Yeah. And so, you know,
Can you get anything?
I'm good. I'm good.
I told him, I said, that, Jerry, I'm not even interested in those two things. Don't even want to talk about them. And we started to get out. I started to get out. And he said, well, you can't get out yet. And I said, what do you need? And he said, well, I got a speech I got to give. And I said, what's that? And he said, well, we want to make sure everybody understands that we have the patent rights to this. And it can't be copied. And he said, we've been informed that if anybody copies it, we'll aggressively pursue it. And I wanted to be a smart ass and say, you know, when Tony George worked with Nebraska about the safer barrier,
Oh, I was just going to say that same thing.
not a word was said. If
Right.
anybody wanted to copy it, could copy it.
I was going to say exactly the same thing.
But
And
I
you
didn't.
know,
I
they
didn't.
still take credit for that.
Oh yeah, they tried to.
And Brian, when he was doing that, he couldn't even get them to participate.
They wouldn't even talk about it. Once we proved it worked,
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
yeah. Once Robin McGee hit it right here, okay. But up until that time, he told me, he said, he said, we've been told by our legal staff that we need to let you know that this is patented. If it's copied, we will aggressively pursue it.
Huh.
And so we talked a little bit, and I mean, there was quite a conversation that went on.
Yeah.
And so we got out, and they had, like I showed you, the one unit, one big compressor with one little unit behind it, 6 foot wide. And they said, okay, this is one component of it. Compressor feeds the air to this. And I said, well, with the force of air coming out, what does that do to the surface? They said, doesn't harm it. And they said, the amount of air hitting that doesn't disintegrate the surface.